Hey guys, so today I'm going to be showing you the Reality Revolx shader by JoseMan0209 and TRX. So I generally don't go over texture packs on this channel, but with 0.15 being out and having like no mod support yet, all it has is texture pack support, so I decided I'd go over this video and also talk about mod locator for MCPE. So I'm going to keep the mod locator for MCPE portion pretty concise. New update today that supports 0.15 beta. I'll have a link down below to the Google Play Store. If you already have the app, just go ahead and update it. If you don't have mod locator for MCPE, like I said, link down below. Just get that off the Google Play Store and go to the textures page, the 0.15 beta page, and then you'll find this one in here. And speaking of which, the new texture pack page is out in the latest update for 0.15, so it has like the card view stuff that has pictures and stuff. It just makes it easier to see what the texture packs look like before you actually select them. So go ahead and just check that out if you haven't already. But I'm just going to go over this this really well-made texture pack, I should say, because it's just you can already see from the start here. It's supposed to look like Windows 10 Edition. You can see I have my skin off to the side. The logo even says Minecraft Windows 10 Edition Beta. On the left-hand side, you have your language, you have your settings, and then you have looks like a Google Plus link to one of the developers, or not developers, but creators. And then you have like the PC-looking buttons right here, and you can actually click and drag on them. That's kind of neat. So you have your play button. You have this pointless button here that does absolutely nothing. You have realms right here, which actually does work with block launcher, but it doesn't work with MCPE master. So speaking of that, actually, I almost forgot about this part, but when you're updating, or not updating, but when you're importing texture packs through mod locator, you're actually going to have to use block launcher. It's enabled by default for right now because MCPE master does crash when importing texture packs, and you might have already noticed that. The same thing goes for 0.14 as well. So until that's fixed, block launcher is the default, and you will have to use that. But block launcher is the only one that works with realms right now, but I have contacted the developer of MCPE master and kind of told him, what's going on with importing and with realms, so hopefully he can get that fixed, and I will of course make a video once that is done. Skins button right here, and the same thing, if you click on your skin over to the right, it just takes you right there like that. I don't know where my skin went. I had one before. But anyways, let's go ahead and just load it up and see what this texture pack is all about. So here you can see it is a, well, actually you can't really see much yet. There we go. You can see it is a really, really nice looking texture pack, but when you load it up for the first time, it might not look like this. And I noticed there's an issue with the graphic settings, and if you have your render distance right here in the middle, not only is it, kind of choppy, I guess it's not terrible, but it looks weird. I don't know. At first I'm like, man, this is an ugly texture pack or shader pack. So I went in there and I changed the render distance, and it only seems to be with that one setting, but when you get your render distance set up pretty high, it does slow the game down quite a bit. And I'm playing on a Galaxy Note 4, which is a pretty beefy phone, so I have to have my render distance down pretty low. But when I'm not recording, here or there works pretty good. I'm going to see about putting it all the way down, and there it's running pretty smooth, so I'm just going to have to live with that for right now. So you can see there is that little bit of a fog out in the distance, which I always like that. I think it looks pretty cool. Where's the sun out here? There's the sun, kind of more realistic looking, as well as the clouds. It's actually fall back down to the ground. You can see it looks more realistic. The trees, of course, look really good with the shadows and everything. It just, obviously it doesn't look, real, but it looks more realistic. It's still Minecraft, but it's still just, it has that look to it. I don't know what it is, but it just seems really neat. And of course, the water looks quite a bit better too. You can see it has it has not really a ripple so much, but it kind of does. Oh yeah, it's got some waves going there. Not waves, but yeah, has a little bit of that. You can see the sun kind of shining there. Looks pretty good. Let's see if we can find, oh, here we go. Now from up above, it almost looks like water from a game on like the Nintendo 64. The way it looks from up here, it just looks kind of weird. I kind of think of Legend of Zelda because that's one of my favorite games. Ocarina of Time, I should say. That on the 64 just kind of reminds me of the water there. But as you fly down and looks a little bit better. Let's go underwater. And wow. I haven't actually gone under the water, but that is completely impossible to see anything. I'm going to see if what my brightness is set to. It's all the way up. So wow, that is really bad. Oh yeah, texture anti-aliasing is a new option, but I wouldn't try it because when I did, it went super slow. Do we have potion in here? Let's see. I'm gonna try like the night vision one. I have no idea where it is though, so just bear with me as I select all of these here because I don't know where it's at or what it looks like. Slowness, swiftness, blah blah blah. Hold up. Invincibility. Night vision. There we go. Okay. Alright, there we go. So once you do that, it looks a ton better. You can actually you can see stuff. That's kind of the whole idea here. So if you have some night vision potion, of course I'm in creative, so I definitely always have that. But once you do that, it looks quite a bit better. But yeah, without that, you cannot see anything underwater whatsoever. It's just like pitch black. So I guess it's somewhat realistic, but too realistic at that. You can still, yeah, from up here you can see underwater. So yeah, with that, it looks quite a bit better. But overall, this is just a really, really neat looking shader pack. I think this is something I would just use on a daily basis because I don't really care for the texture packs that like change the game up and everything. I actually like the way the game looks from the get-go. But when you have that, you know, when it has a good looking shaders and stuff, the more realistic sky and, you know, the shadows, that kind of stuff, that I think makes the game look quite a bit better, and it just kind of seems more enjoyable. So this is the kind of stuff I usually stick with instead of, you know, the texture packs that just completely change everything about the way the game looks. So I want to know what you guys think. Do you think this is a nice looking texture pack or shader pack or whatever you want to call it? And is it, you know, something that you would use? So leave your comments down below, and I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you all in the next one. Thanks for watching.